5 seconds. Get ready. Honorable Speaker, before I commence Part A of the budget, I want to take a moment to acknowledge how isolating and distancing seemed like insurmountable challenges for a country like ours, that the people coming together in times of crisis. It hurt us in many ways. I bow my head in respect to every citizen for the endurance shown in facing what was an undeniably a tough year for all our physical and mental well-being. I wish to lay a vision for Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbharta is not a new idea. Ancient India was largely self-reliant and equally a business epicenter of the world. Atmanirbhar Bharat is an expression of 130 crores Indians who have full confidence in their capabilities and skills. We are already part of international groupings such as the G20 and BRICS. The Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure and the International Solar Alliance are realities today due to India's efforts. The proposals in will further strengthen the Sankalp of Nation First, doubling farmers' income, strong infrastructure, healthy India, good governance, opportunities for youth, education for all, women empowerment, and inclusive development, among others. Additionally, also on the path to fast implementation are the 13 promises we had made in the budget of 2015-16, which were to materialize during the Amrit Mahotsav of 2022 on the 75th year of our independence. They too resonate with this vision of Atmanirbharta. The budget proposals for 2021-2022 rest on 6 pillars. 1. Health and well-being. Even at the outset, I would like to say that the investment on health infrastructure in this budget has increased substantially. Progressively, as institutions absorb more, we shall commit more. Taking a holistic approach to health, we focus on strengthening 3 areas: preventive, curative, and well-being. A new centrally sponsored scheme, PM Atmanirbhar Swasth Bharat Yojana, will be launched with an outlay of about Rs 64,000 crores over 6 years. This will develop capacities of primary, secondary, and tertiary care health system, strengthen existing national institutions, and create new institutions to cater to detection and cure of new and emerging diseases. To strengthen nutritional content delivery, outreach, and outcome, we will merge the Supplementary Nutrition Program and the Poshan Abhiyan and launch the Mission Poshan. 2. We shall adopt an intensified strategy to improve nutritional outcomes across 112 aspirational districts as suggested by WHO. For further Swachhta of urban India, we intend to focus on complete fecal sludge management and wastewater treatment, source segregation of garbage, reduction in single-use plastic, reduction in air pollution by effectively managing waste from construction and demolition activities, and bioremediation of all legacy dump sites. The Urban Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0 will be implemented with a total financial allocation of Rs 1,42,000 crores over a period of 5 years from 2021-2026. We are separately announcing a voluntary voluntary vehicle scrapping policy to phase out old and unfit vehicles. This will help in encouraging fuel-efficient, environment-friendly vehicles, thereby reducing vehicular pollution and oil import bill. Vehicles would undergo fitness tests in automated fitness centers after 20 years in case of personal vehicles and after 15 years in case of commercial vehicles. Detail of the scheme will be separately shared by the ministry. The new vaccine, a made in India product, is presently limited to only 5 states, will be rolled out across the country. This was avert more than 50,000 child deaths annually. I have provided rupees 35,000 crores for COVID-19 vaccine in BE 2021-22. I am committed to provide further funds if required. The budget outlay for health and well-being is rupees 2,24,000 crores in BE 2021-22 as against this year budget estimate of rupees 95,000 crores, an increase of 137%. Second, physical and financial capital and infrastructure for a USD 5 trillion economy. Our manufacturing sector has to grow in double digits on a sustained basis. Our manufacturing companies need to become an integral part of global supply chains, possess core competence and cutting-edge technology. To achieve all of the above production-linked schemes to create manufacturing global champions for an Atmanirbhar Bharat have been announced for 13 sectors. For this, the government has committed nearly rupees 1.97 lakh crores over 5 years starting FY 2021-22. This initiative will help bring scale and size in key sectors, create and nurture global champions and provide jobs to our youth. To enable the textile industry to become globally competitive, attract large investments and boost employment generation, a scheme of mega investment textiles parks will be launched in addition to the PLI scheme. This will create world-class infrastructure with plug-and-play facilities to create global champions in exports. 7 textile parks will be established over 3 years. This shall help to increase the textile production in the country in a large way.